Good morning, students. Welcome to today's computer class. So, students, did you watch the previous video about developing apps? Did you try creating an app? That's good. If you have any doubt, you can just message me. Okay, fine. Students, so our portions are over. Am I right? So, all the 8 chapters we completed. So, we are going to start revision. And before revision, you should know what are all the chapters are there for your exam. Okay, so if you have a computer notebook, please take your notebook and mark the chapters which you have for your final exam. Okay, so we still have a lot of time to revise. Okay, so March only we'll be having exam, right? So we still have a lot of time to revise. So we will revise slowly one by one. And whatever I'm revising, please study the same on the same day itself. Okay, and make a note of it. So all of you take your notebook and write the exam portion. Chapter 5, 6, 7 and 8. Exam portion is annual exam portion. Annual exam portion. Chapter 5. Introduction to database. Introducing to database. Access 2013. So chapter 5 is there. Then chapter 6, more on MS Access. Same chapter continuation is there. Okay. Then chapter 7, developing apps. Then chapter 8, smart internet. These are the exam portions for your final exam. Please make a note of it. Okay. Then, so here, if you see the first two chapters, that is introducing to database access, MS Access 2013, and more on MS Access 2013. These two are practical chapters. Okay, so you will definitely get practical questions, how to do, how to create a query or anything. Practical based questions you will get it. So you have to thorough with these two chapters, and this is developing apps. It's a very small chapter. Then smart internet theory portion. So these are the 4 chapters for your exam. Got it? Okay, let's move on to today's revision, and we are going to start revise from introducing to database access 2013. Okay, so all of you write revision. Okay, so we will continue the same. So revision, the chapter name is Introduction to Database. Okay, so in the database chapter, first we studied about what is meant by data and what is meant by database. The simple concepts you can study by yourself. Okay, data is a collection of information. When the data are interrelated to one another, then we call it as a database, right? And we studied about the advantages and disadvantages of a database. Then we studied about how to access, get inside to the MS Access. All we studied. And mainly this, if it is a MS Access, which consists of objects. So do you remember what are the objects of MS Access? Yes, what are they? First one, tables. Okay. Then queries, forms, reports, macros. These are all objects of database access. Okay, so let me write it here. Objects of MS Access. Okay. All right. So what is the first one? First one, tables. Tables is the first object. Second one is forms. Actually, second one is query. Forms, queries, reports. Okay, then modules, macros. These are the objects of database. These are the objects of database. All of you repeat again. What are the objects of database? If it's a 1 mark question, you have to just simply write the names of the objects. Only names is enough. If it's a 2 mark question, then you have to say tables and what is meant by table. Table means it's a grid of rows and columns, right? And consists of rows and columns. Then forms. What is meant by form? You have to write. Query. What is meant by query? You have to write. Report. What is meant by report? Module and macros. Everything have to write the definition. If it's a 2 mark and above 2 mark. Okay. In detail, you have to write it. Got it? Okay. So all of you repeat. What are the objects of MS Access? Yes. Tables, queries, forms, reports, modules, and macros. These are the objects of MS Access. Today we are going to study about how to create table. We are going to revise how to create table. Okay. So do you remember in how many ways we can create a table? Yes, we can create a table with the 3 methods. Okay. So what are the ways? The first method, using table wizard. Using table wizard. The second method, using table design. Third method, using data sheet view. Data sheet view. So these are the 3 methods we can create a table. We can create table with the help of any one method. Wizard means it's a step-by-step procedure. A box will appear, you have to select something, click on next button, you have to go like that. But we did not study about how to create it with the help of wizard. Okay? But we studied with the table design and data sheet view. Table design and data sheet view. Students, please make sure that you have to write all the revision questions in your notebook. While I'm teaching, listen, also write, copy it in your notebook. Okay. So now we are going to revise how to create a table using data sheet view and table design. Got it? Okay, let me rub the board. Let me write creating tables in MS Access. So all of you write the same in your notebook also, okay? Creating tables in MS Access. So first method 1. Data sheet view. Using data sheet view. Using data sheet view. So data sheet view, what does mean by data sheet view? See, when you open MS Access, Start button, All Programs, Microsoft Office, MS Access. When you open the first screen, you get it, which is called data sheet view. Sometimes the page may be white, blank color space. So that is not a data sheet view. So you have to get it. So how to get it? So the step 1. Step 1. Okay, go to Create tab. Okay, then Tables group. You have to go to Tables group. Then you can see 4 options: table, table design, SharePoint view. Likewise, you can see 4 icons. You have to click on table. When you click on this table, a data sheet view appears. Okay. Step 2. So when you click on this table, data sheet view appears. Okay. It is something like, even you can draw, okay? So left pan, field ID, Likewise, it appears. Data sheet view. This is what appears on the screen. Got it? So here you can type, click here in the field ID and type the type of fields you need. Say for example, I need a table like a roll number, name of the students, and class. So this is the table I need. So in order to get this table, here we have to write roll number and write name, then here class. Then start typing roll number 1. Okay, name, you can write what is the name. Okay, and then class 8 or 9, whatever it is, you can just type it one by one. This is called data sheet view. This is called data sheet view. Is it clear? So how to create a table using data sheet view? You have to go to create tab, tables group, then table icon, table icon. Then step 2, when you click on a table icon, data sheet view appears. So this is what appears. Then you have to enter the field names as you like. Clear? And after creating the table, you have to save it. When you save, you have to go to file and save. After creating the table, save it. Okay. So a name will be created for this table. Clear? So this is the first method of creating tables. Okay, fine. Let's see the second method of creating table. Second method, method 2. Okay, so using data table design. Okay, using table design view. Second method. Okay, so what is step 1? Same step 1. Okay, go to create tab, and from there the same group, tables group, and after tables group you have to click on table design icon, table design icon. Okay, so when you click on a table design icon, table design window appears. Okay, so table design window appears as below. Okay, so do you remember how does it appears? You see, so let me draw it here so that I can write step 3 here. Okay, it's like this. Okay, and which has two columns, and here you can see field name is written here, field name, here data type, field name, data type. I have drawn only that particular table design window. Okay, I did not draw the entire access window. Only that design window I have drawn. Okay, so what it appears? Field name and data type. So design view in the sense you have to design your table. You have to design your table as you like. Okay, it won't directly show the rows and columns. Instead of that, first you have to design and then save it. When you save, then you will have a table with rows and columns with as many fields you specified over here. Okay, so first field you have to specify roll number. So what is the data type for roll number? Yes, it's a number data type. Second one is name. Name is a text data type. You can see the arrow mark will be there. You can click and select it. Okay. Then class. Class you can select text or memo. So these are the data types. You have to just enter the field names and data types, and after entering, click on save button. It will show you a small dialog box. Okay. So step 3. Okay. Step 3 is enter data. Enter the fields. Enter the fields as you like. As you like, in the sense, according to your table, you have to enter the field names. It is just a student's name list, okay? If it's a mark list, then you have to say all the subject, English, Maths, Science, SS, Computer, Total, Average, everything you have to write it, okay? And you have to specify the data type also. So enter the fields as you like is the data third step. Then fourth step, file, save. Go to file and save. As save as dialog box appears, give a name for this table. Okay, save and give a name for this table. That's all. Okay, so when you give a name for this table, at the left side you can see the navigation pane. At the left side here, this left side you can see the navigation pane and you can see the table name in the navigation pane. Okay, so step 5, whatever name you have given, table name appears in the navigation pane. Okay, double click on it, you will get the table, rows and columns. You can just enter the data as you like. Got it? So this is the way we create a table using table design view. Got it? So these are the 2 questions you have to study today. Okay, so at any time I will ask you questions or I will conduct a test paper and you have to write the same steps as what I have given. Got it? Okay, so if your friends are not viewing the video classes, please let them know that they have to watch the video and whatever I'm teaching, it's an easy method of writing. Okay, they have to represent the same. Okay, so fine students. So today we covered only one simple topic, okay, database objects. The very first database object which is called tables. And tables we can create it 3 methods. First is using wizard, then using table design, then data sheet view. But we have done only 2 methods with the which is given in your text. Okay, so for the both methods I have given the procedure. Is it clear? Okay, so students, this is the first week of revision. So I'm winding up the session here with a very less portion. Okay, so next week I will be adding more questions in the revision. Okay, so get ready for the same. And if you want, I can just let you know what portion you have to read before the revision. So next week, students, you please read queries. How to create queries, okay, from your text. Queries and forms, both you can study. Okay, I will be giving a revision and I will be giving a step-by-step procedure how to do it. Okay, so when you read it from the text as well as you get it from my mouth, it will stick in your mind. Okay, even though if you have not studied for your previous exam, please don't waste your time. This is the right time to revise. You still have a lot of time, so utilize this opportunity, this revision time. Okay, so study well, and next week we will be revising how to create queries and how to create forms with a step-by-step procedure. Okay, this is the lab activity questions we are revising. Got it, students? That's good. And one more thing, I have to send notes for chapter 7, developing apps, right? So probably I'll send it on by this Saturday or Sunday. Okay, copy that also in your notebook and just leave few pages, 2 to 3 pages for that chapter. Then afterwards start writing the revisions. Okay, that will be easy for you. Then only it's me. I mean, all the chapters notes will be completed, and after that we started a revision. Otherwise, you will get confused. If the notes are in between the revision, then it will be confused. So leave 3 to 4 pages. Then after 3 to 4 pages, start writing this revision questions. Is it clear? That's good, students. That's all for today. Stay home, stay safe, and study your exam portion, especially the revision questions, just 2 questions. Got it? Thank you, students.